with your questions, sir.
Yes, the Honorable.
A meeting that was supposed to be held a week ago commenced today with various inquiries by members of Parliament on the progress of the competence-based curriculum, training of teachers for the new curriculum, textbooks for the curriculum, and the contentious issue of the National Education Management and Information System, NEMIS. Despite the Teacher Service Commission not showing up for the meeting, questions were directed at the CS regarding the status of the CBC, which the ministry made the education sector baffle at the confusion of the rollout of the curriculum. The CS highlighted they had few knots to tie before they were sure at the success of the curriculum.
Right, of infrastructure in the schools. We had a discussion on this with the teachers. They are very excited about this new initiative, right? They think that it will go a very long way in ensuring that the maintenance in the schools is up to is improved, but also that they can carry out some infrastructure development.
The contentious issue of registration of Form 1 students using NEMIS were questioned by the Vice Chair of the Committee, Amos Kimunya, on how the ministry distributed top students to various national schools.
When you come to Kilifi, the percentage is 6.1. When you go to Lamu, 6.9. Isiolo, 7. Tana River, 7.9. Garissa, 9.4. Marsabit, 10.4. Mandera, 10.5. Wajir, 10.5. Where is the equity?
Of 100 students, right, is different from 1% of 10,000 students, you know. So there's so many issues that need to be taken into account before, right, we come to such conclusions.
According to the Principal Secretary Bilio Kipsang, infrastructure and resource deployment to schools are distributed on regards of schools which are in dire need of those resources.
Distribute the infrastructure funds. In most of the cases, what we do is that we request our officers in the field to engage with the schools at the sub-committee level so that they can be able to identify schools which have challenges.
The books that had errors was affirmed by the director of the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, Mr. Julius, that there were rogue elements behind the distribution of those books.
And the fact that somebody decides to publish maybe a content that may not be accurate may not necessarily be illegal unless it is taken to the school. So it is a very thin line, because people publish a lot of things and they take them to bookshops, but nobody cares about them.
This comes even as the deadline of registration for Form 1 students is tomorrow. The CS has ensured 100% registration of those students to various schools. Well, despite the Teacher Service Commission not showing up for the Education Committee here at Parliament buildings, the meeting, however, continued with fiery questions aimed at the Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohammed, accompanied by the Principal Secretary Bilio Kipsang. Well, most of the questions were embedded on the competence-based curriculum, on its implementation and evaluation, that left doubtful questions around the room. Abdiaziz Hashim, Ibru TV, Parliament.